Hello everyone and welcome to another video from Yop Games. In this one, I'm going to talk about the changes that I want to do on the releases of Isoterra. So basically the releases that I have right now are in Itchio, and basically the releases are grouped into big features. But seeing the traffic that I have from YouTube to Itchio, guessing that people want to test what is in the videos, I will change those releases to be weekly releases and will basically sync with the devlog numbers. So basically this being the devlog number 9, you will have a release version 0.0.0.9, which will have the content that you are actually seeing on the video. So if you want to test and play with this, you will actually be able to do so. So let's jump to Itchio and see how that looks like. So back at Itchio, what we have now is basically the page that I have for Itchio. I changed a bit the images, changed a bit the description, and added a few new links that we have here, but basically it's the same thing. With a new addition, I made Isoterra be able to be played on the browser. It's not the best experience. I had to make a few removals of features because basically it cannot run fully. So once you click play and you load the game, at least on my computer, I first have to click on the browser, so then I can start moving. It's really laggy at the first, but then it kind of moves, and then you can also make full screen, and then you can move around in full screen. It's a bit laggy, just because the implementation is basically I'm compiling the code into Wasm, and this implementation of Wasm doesn't have any support for any kind of threatening, or at least it doesn't compile the threatening. And a lot of the kind of huge things that I'm computing, I'm doing them on the background so the user's not being affected. But when I compile to Wasm, the issue is that those are basically moved to the foreground. So basically now the player is stalling each time that the world is generated. And I also, as you can see, there are no mobs around because I have to remove the mobs because each of those mobs was a different thread that was doing things in the background. And as those threads were moved directly to the foreground, it was basically impossible to move or do anything. So it's a bit laggy, that's true. And also now it's even more laggy because I have all the recording software. But at least if you want to have a quick look, it's fine. It's fine to do so. And if not, you can always download totally for free. And in here, you can just download the actual version for any of your operating systems. So apart from that, I also did some implementations of new things. So let's go back to Isoterra. So here we are, back to it. The planned features that I have for the future is to try to add new attacks and finish all the combat system from the 3 attack styles. So having more range attacks, having more melee attacks, and having more mage attacks. And I start with mage. So if we switch, so these are the assets. This is the actual flare. And basically it's an EOE attack in a cone. So basically it's a frontal. You can direct this frontal to any direction, and yeah, that's the implementation. So yeah, let's see how that looks actually on the game. So yeah, now we are back on the game, and this is how it looks like. So I have to do a few changes. It points to the right direction, but it's not on the right spot. I'm having quite a lot of trouble to actually place it where I want it to be, but at least the implementation is working and it moves around as it has to. I will try to have this sorted out by next week. So yeah, but I'm having a bit of trouble to actually figure out the math to move into the right position. And yeah, that's basically everything that I did for this week. And I hope you like and subscribe. See ya, bye bye.